The genetic disk. There are moments in history when an artifact appears and challenges everything we think we know. The genetic disk is one of those mysteries. Dated to the pre-Columbian era, this enigmatic object seems to defy logic, not just archaeologically, but biologically and even technologically. This field of disputed archaeology is also coined forbidden archaeology, a field that investigates so-called out-of-place artifacts, objects that don't fit the accepted timeline of human development. These aren't conspiracy theories. They're real finds, many of which never make it into mainstream media or academic journals. But they force us to ask, could ancient civilizations have been far more advanced than we believe? One such artifact is the genetic disk, reportedly discovered in Colombia. This circular disk measures about 27 centimeters or just over 10 inches in diameter. What makes it even more fascinating is its material, lyddite, a nearly unknown, incredibly hard stone. Lyddite is nearly as tough as granite on the Mohs hardness scale, yet it's also extremely fragile, with a layered structure like paper. Carving intricate designs into it without causing it to shatter would be virtually impossible, even with modern tools. And yet, here it is, perfectly formed, impossibly detailed. But what truly sets the genetic disk apart is what's engraved on it. Tiny images appear to depict sperm cells, egg cells, embryos, and human fetuses at various stages of development. Here's the twist. Many of these biological forms are only visible to us today with the use of microscopes. So how could an ancient culture with no known access to such tools depict them with such accuracy? It's not just artistic symbolism. These engravings closely mirror modern biological illustrations used in textbooks today. We have no clear answer as to who created the disk, how, or why. And perhaps the most unsettling truth of all, we can't replicate it today using our current techniques without risking the disk breaking apart during carving. Some experts argue it's simply too advanced to have been made by a known ancient civilization. Others believe it could be evidence of lost knowledge, or even a civilization that predates our own. But despite its mystery, the disk remains largely ignored by mainstream archaeology. Theories surrounding the disk range from ancient science and long-lost knowledge to even more controversial ideas, such as help from extraterrestrial beings or remnants of a pre-flood civilization erased from history. While these ideas may seem far-fetched, one thing is certain: the genetic disk doesn't easily fit into the box of traditional historical narratives. So what is the genetic disk? An artistic coincidence, evidence of a forgotten civilization, or proof that ancient people knew far more about life and the universe than we give them credit for? Regardless of the answer, the genetic disk stands as a challenge to the boundaries of our knowledge, a relic of the past that dares us to reconsider the future of our understanding. So what do you think the genetic disk really is?